Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down now. When you talk about film and movies, there are certain words, names that are triggers for me in a good way. Horror, for sure, is a massive trigger for me. I'm a huge horror fan. Ryan Coogler, anytime that guy's name pops up in anything, I am in. Michael B. Jordan. Also, pretty much anytime that guy's name pops up in anything, I'm in. And when you team him and Coogler up together, I mean, we are usually in for some really good stuff. Now you're telling me that you're going to take those two guys together and bring them to the world of horror? Oh man, am I so excited for this movie. One of my top 10 most anticipated films of the year because of those reasons. What are we talking about? When you pull up a chair, take a seat. We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Sinners. Now, yes, the official trailer came out like 3 months ago. I missed it. I have heard audio from it in theaters. There's been a couple times where I've gone to horror movies and that trailer comes on and I sprint right out the theater because I was like, I need to sit down and watch it and like really consume it. I don't want to be in front of the camera because this is my bread and butter, doing trailer reactions, and I don't do them as consistently as I used to. So the new trailer came out yesterday. I was running around dealing with some health stuff. Everything is all good, thankfully. But didn't get a chance to look at it. So I want to look at this first trailer, then look at the second trailer. And besides the fact that you've got my man Ryan Coogler and my man Michael B. Jordan teaming up together, you've also got Michael B. Jordan playing two roles. Now, I'll be interested to see how this first trailer looks because my father and my mom saw the trailer but didn't realize that Michael B. Jordan was playing twins. So you're getting double the Michael B., which is fantastic. And synopsis-wise, you're looking at a pair of twins trying to leave their troubled lives behind. Twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, fresh, new, only to discover that there is an even greater evil waiting to welcome them back. Now, when you hear words like evil, waiting for, a pair of twins to come back, and again, you're talking about Ryan Coogler, I feel like this could be more than what is just on the page. So I'm very, very excited to take a look at the trailer. But again, before we get there, other things to note that have me excited about this movie. Haley Steinfeld's in there. I love her to death. Anytime she pops up into anything, it is usually a good time. Super unfortunate that at the Super Bowl we won't be dealing with Haley Steinfeld, hanging out, watching her man do some things, but we'll be watching Taylor Swift and the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, I am not watching the Super Bowl. I'm boycotting. Quick side tangent. Stuff that goes on with the Chiefs and the refs, it's absurd. Not a chance I'm watching a second of that game. Two teams that I absolutely do not like, absolutely do not want to see play in the Super Bowl. Philly being the team I hate the most in all of sports. And the only thing I'm showing up for is Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. So I hope a lot of people who aren't Chief or Eagles fans will do the same. I think the only way that you can make the NFL start to try to correct how bad their officiating is to take money out the pockets. And if the numbers on the viewing go down, that would be a good thing. Side tangent over. Back to Sinners. So yes, we won't be seeing Haley Steinfeld next weekend, but we will be seeing her in Sinners. We've also got Jack O'Connell in here, Delroy Lindo, and Wunmi Masaku, who I absolutely love. So you've got a very talented cast around Michael B. Jordan here, and like I said, you're talking Ryan Coogler, horror, two sets of Michael B. Jordans, like all the things that you want in a movie, or at least that I want in a movie, are very present here in Sinners. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm very excited to take a look at this. So let's get it up for you. Shoot, I got to make sure y'all got the trailer. See, I haven't done a trailer reaction in a while, and I've been skimping, and now that we're in a new year, I'm going to try to stay on top of these. So the trailer's up for you. I've got it up for me. No more time to waste. Checking out the official trailer from like 3 months ago for Sinners. Just the... Oh. What's going on there? Memory flashbacks. Future. Premonitions. Oh. Alright, so you're military, man. Right away, though, the palette, the way Coogler's shooting this thing, it just looks great.
I seen men die.
What would be?
Ways I ain't even know was possible. Love you, brother. Be careful. I will.
You know, that's just on my parents. They should have been able to tell there were two of them. From Ryan Coogler,
With all the things that I've seen,
director of Black Panther and Creed.
I ain't ever seen no demons,
What, like dark white comparisons
no
like
ghosts,
that? Comes a new vision
no man.
of fear. Come on, baby!
Now.
Hey, get back inside.
Say what?
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
I love that.
Dancing with the devil.
What is happening? Look at Wunmi Masaku's face. She is scared.
One day he's gonna follow you home.
A little bit of a karma vibe. Look at this, man. Dude, shot with IMAX film cameras. Hell yes. Hell yes. Give me all those things. I love Ryan Coogler so much. Like the dude he's got such a wonderful cinematic eye. And just, one of the things that I've really started to fall in love with a lot more as I watch more and more, and my critical brain kind of kicks in different ways, is the way in which you present a movie. Like this, like a little bit of a muted color, but it's also putting like a little bit of a dirty grain on, but like there's no grain. But you know what? Like it just that shot. Like as soon as I see it, I'm just like, yes, I'm in. What is going on? Like Michael B. Jordan is trying to roll a cigarette and he can't seem to do it. What is plaguing him? Those little flashes that you get, are those memories? Are those future premonitions? And then obviously you hear the line at the end, like, you all the stuff y'all didn't mess around with. Like at some point that's gonna follow you home. And it's one of these things where it's like, what is really going on here? Like, is there a legitimate evil? Is there something that is legit from the horror realm coming up? Or is, like, Coogler maybe playing with society norms and social standards and things of that nature? I also feel like that it feels like it's a time period piece. This feels like it's probably like 40s, 50s. Again, I'm very bad at history and associating decades that don't start in the 90s. But I like that it looks like it's thrown back, but you're not entirely sure where. Like, there's no exact pinpoint. Like, you do have some Flapper Girl kind of style going on with Wunmi in a couple of those shots. Obviously, the older cars. But all of those things just immediately are intriguing to me. Like, I love a period piece. I love when you can kind of go to a place that doesn't exist anymore and play with it in ways that apply to things that are current here in the world. And that's something that I would expect Coogler to do with this movie. Like, this movie is not just going to be a flat-out horror movie. Coogler is going to be talking about things in a bigger way. What's dope with this 2-minute first trailer is that they don't really give too much away, right? Like, you can definitely tell one of the brothers clearly had to have been in the military. So is that some of what he is dealing with, trying to roll that cigarette? Is it the PTSD from war that is plaguing him from things that he's seen? I also like that you get to the other Michael B. and he is buttoned up. Like, I don't think he's hurting too bad. And it almost, and very much like even the posters and things that are out in the theaters right now give you this vibe that, yes, these two brothers, you see them, like they hug, they say, goodbye at some point, or hello, whatever it is. Clearly they have a good relationship with each other, but clearly one's doing all right for himself and the other has probably seen some very traumatic stuff. And that in and of itself can be really cool to play with. And when you have the same actor playing two roles, even if they're twins, how do those two characters create one character that are showing you different things? Like, those are the things that I'm really excited to see Coogler play with. But outside of that, I mean, just some of these like just the way Mike's running there, the way he looks at the camera there, where he's like, all the things I've seen. That shot, I love this, man. Like, again, like, and you're talking like all the things that this one has seen. Clearly, the one that is plagued, that is struggling. The interior of the church is white, everybody in the church wearing white. I like that the cross and the beams are dark, kind of reflective of the dark skin of the people that are there. So like just visually, you've got like a really cool setup just in the church. Then those doors open, bring in more of the natural light, the world in the back. And younger Michael B. Jordan, I believe this is when he's a kid, it's some kind of flashback, standing there with the dark doors facing him, right? You got the dark cross right above him, and he's all dark. Like the clothes, obviously his skin. And it creates this very contrasting parallel where it's like, the movie's called Sinners. What is following this one? What's attached to this one? What seemingly evil things could be stemming from this one, but maybe it's coming from the brother. Maybe he got all that money doing something dirty. Like these are the things where like when Coogler is playing with just a movie in general, this is what I'm looking at. Now you start laying in horror elements on top, like that stuff is just in the trailer itself. But then here, this get inside all these people, like the fear. That's the other thing I'm really digging about this trailer is like the fear in everyone else's faces when they're like all these people. What is happening here? You know what I mean? And it's not one of those where like being that it's Coogler, being that it's Michael B. maybe playing with racial norms and stereotypes. Like, could this be like white people infringing in on this black community? But all those people outside look like they're people from that community. So what is Coogler playing with? Like, that's the thing that I'm very excited to see as we go. But like this idea of like delivering fear in a different way, giving us like imagery and things like this, like what's going on here? Why is this person got this mask on? Like nobody else seems to have a mask. Clearly there's some sort of celebration going on. And is the majority of the movie going to be trapped inside of this place? But like, and we're already inside where it appears to be the fun having. So like, is this just like a, Mr. Like, I feel like Coogler's playing with really cool things with this already, just off of what we're seeing visually in the movie. And like the fear, the way people, what was happening with that dude? Like he's, Wumi Masaku's face here, the way that the knife is shaking or whatever she's holding, like there's some real stuff at play here, and it colored me very excited. And like I said, I'm a huge Ryan Coogler guy and a huge Michael B. Jordan guy. And when those two get together, whether you're talking Fruitvale Station, you're talking Black Panther, you're talking Creed, like anything that these two dudes have done together is typically always spectacular. And now you're going to have them come play in my favorite genre. Oh, I'm so excited. But that looks good. That is a really good first start. Like for not getting a teaser and just getting an official trailer right out the gate, excellent job of teasing. I'm glad I watched this one first. Gonna watch the second one next, but that'll be a separate video. So I'm gonna shut up. I'll flip it over to you. As you can tell, I am excited. Horror, Coogler, Jordan. Like, two Michael B. Jordans in a movie is enough to get you super excited. So what are you guys thinking? What about this movie is jumping out coming off this first trailer? Is it the look? Is it the feel? Is it the potential things that Coogler could be playing with? What Michael B. is doing on screen? The idea of him playing twins? The rest of the cast around him? What is intriguing to you? And what do you think is going on? Do you think this is going to be, a straightforward horror movie? Or is this going to be something like we haven't necessarily seen before, right? One of the word pairings up on the screen is like a fear like we've never known previously. Playing with fear in a different way. What could be going on? What's up with these people? Is there possession going on? Is there something different going on? Is this going to touch on supernatural things, or is it all hard and grounded? And it's really what's going on in people's heads. And, could it be a mass hysteria movie? There's so many different ways that they could be going. If you haven't seen trailer 2 and you've only seen this trailer, what are you thinking? Don't spoil the second trailer things for me because I'm going to watch that. I guess I'll probably watch it before you say anything. Either way, anything that you were thinking about the movie Sinners in this first official trailer, good, bad, indifferent, put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions, you want to be here with the C-Man when Sinners comes out to see our thoughts and what's going on, what's working, what's not, how good of a horror movie is this, and what type of an experience are we getting in IMAX. Super easy, man. come join C-Maniac Nation. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts, and until next time for the C-Man Cinema, sit down. I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.